Hi guys, it's me. In this video I'm going to tell you guys about my pet peeves. I don't have that many, but I'm just going to tell you the ones I can only think of. One pet peeve I have is when people, I mentioned this in my 15 weird facts tag, but one pet peeve I have is when people take my stuff without asking. It just drives me crazy. Sorry. It drives me crazy because then I think it's like missing, or I lost it, or somebody stole it. It makes you think people are stealing. Another pet peeve I have is when people don't listen, like when I'm telling them something and they just won't listen, like how to do something, and they just refuse to listen. It drives me crazy. Another pet peeve I have is when people are, and I'm sitting in the car with somebody and they're changing the radio station every few seconds because they refuse to press scan because they're complaining, oh, it takes too long. It just drives me crazy because then I have to listen to the static and stuff, and that really gives me a migraine. Okay, hold on. Sorry. It's itchy. Another pet peeve I have is my dog barking and crying when she wants you to get her toy out. It drives me crazy. Because she likes to play and stuff, and she barks until you throw something for her. Like, for instance, a stick when we're camping. She'll bark and bark until you throw a stick for her. It drives me crazy. Another pet peeve I have is my cat. This happened a long time ago. I used to keep cats in my room, and my cat would just claw at my door because she wanted to go out so bad. And it drove me crazy because she just, like, I wanted to sleep so bad. Another thing that really, really gets to me is when I'm sitting in the car with my mom and we're waiting for somebody to get ready and they're taking forever to get ready and we have to be there at somewhere at a certain time. That really, really gets to me. Another thing... Another thing that annoys me is when somebody wants breakfast and they're too lazy to get up and get it themselves. It drives me crazy. See, because I'll do that for my mom. Like, for instance, she'll ask me to start the water for her, which means she'll ask me to turn on the tea kettle, put water in the tea kettle, and turn it on the stove for her. I don't mind doing that. But if somebody wants me to make them cereal and they refuse to get up because they're too lazy, it just drives me crazy. Another pet peeve I have is when people leave their dirty dishes in the sink. That drives me crazy because why would somebody want to look at dirty dishes? Dishes, sorry. Dirty dishes. I don't know why I said pictures. Maybe just because I have pictures on my table right now. Yeah, it just drives me crazy because it's just like, I feel that people don't know. I feel that people think my mom or I is their maid. Another pet peeve I have is when people leave their laundry on the table and they take a long time to come and get it. I don't mind folding their laundry for them. I just don't want to bring their laundry up for them because they can do it themselves. Another pet peeve I have is when people mess something up after I clean it up. It drives me crazy. Like, for instance, when they borrow my stuff, they'll just put it back wherever they feel like it because they're too lazy. It drives me crazy because then I have to like look for the thing, and I ask them where they put it. They're all like, I don't know, like they don't even care what they did with it. It just makes me feel like they're disrespectful. Another pet peeve I have is when people want to borrow my stuff and they just go, can we use your computer? I think I may have said this before, but sorry if I don't know if I said this before, but I'll just say it again anyway. Never mind. I think I already said it before. Yeah, it's when people like want to use my computer and they bug me for it. Like, can we use your computer? Can we use your computer? It drives me crazy because then I have to listen to them ask me over and over again. It drives me crazy. I'm like, can't you just wait? It just drives me crazy. Another pet peeve I have is when I'm told to get out of the living room, except if somebody's cleaning. I don't mind leaving if somebody's cleaning, but if they're putting on like a show and I'm kicked out of the living room, it drives me crazy. Because that's my living room too, not just theirs. Another pet peeve I have is when little kids have screaming temper tantrums. I mean, it's okay for little kids when they're learning, like, they don't always get their way, right? Like 2-year-olds, but if that kid's like 5, it just really annoys me because I feel like she has like no manners. Here's this stuff and like has a tantrum just because I don't let her do what she wants. Okay, so another pet peeve is when people take my stuff out and they don't put it away. Right, like my games and stuff, and I just get annoyed because it's left out and they'll lose all the pieces and it drives me crazy. Another pet peeve I have is when people change a song that I really want to listen to, and it just really annoys me because I really want to listen to that song and they're just changing it because they don't want to listen to it, and me and my mom want to hear it. It drives us crazy. Another thing that annoys me is dogs barking. My little dog Pearl does it sometimes, and sometimes Gabby doesn't really do it, but Pearl does it, and it's obnoxious. It drives me crazy. When Pearl wants you to play with her, she'll just bark and bark until you throw something for her. It drives me crazy. Because she just loves to play. Another pet peeve I have is when people just leave their stuff everywhere in my living room. It drives me crazy because then I'll end up tripping over it, and then if I get mad and I trip over it, I just kick it out of the way. It drives me crazy. Okay, so what's another thing that really gets to me? Another thing that really gets to me, it really is one of my biggest pet peeves, is something isn't even. Like, for instance, my bed sheets. Like, if there's more on this side and it's to the ground, I'll always fix it and stuff. It just like really gets to me if like something's uneven. I don't know. I just like having things even because it makes it look neater. Okay, so what's another pet peeve I have? Another pet peeve I have is when things are out of order, like my Disney movies or my CDs, because then I can't find the ones I'm looking for. More, and I have like a certain way that I organize things. Another pet peeve I have is when I'm told to get off the internet because somebody's complaining the internet is slow. It drives me crazy because I want to go on the internet too. Let's see, so what's another thing that annoys me? Another pet peeve I have is when I have to go to the bathroom and somebody's taking too long in the bathroom. It drives me crazy. And another thing that annoys me is when there are clothes left in the bathroom. It just drives me crazy because I feel like people are like to throw their stuff everywhere. Where it drives me absolutely crazy. Like sometimes I'll find clothes in the bathroom when I walk in the bathroom to take a shower. It just like really drives me crazy because I have to clean like up everything. And what also drives me crazy is when I need to use like something like my shampoo or my face wash. Is like when I use my shampoo or when I need to use my shampoo or my face wash and it's in like the other bathroom and I have to go and get it. I mean, I don't mind walking over to my mom's bathroom to get it, but I hate when things are moved around. It drives me crazy because I like having things in a certain place so I can find them easier. Another pet peeve I have is when people complain while watching a movie, they're saying, we don't want to watch this, then go watch something else. I don't care if you don't like the movie, let's go and watch something else. Another thing that annoys me is when people unplug things and then I have to replug them back in, and it drives me crazy. Like, for instance, one time my VCR got unplugged and I thought it was broken, but it turned out it was just unplugged because somebody took the Xbox off. And it drives me crazy because I didn't know how to plug it back in and I needed to be showed how. And let me think. What's another one I have? Okay, so another pet peeve I have is when people, this didn't really happen, this doesn't happen now, but it happened when I was a kid, is when people say mean stuff about my friends. Like, some people would. Some people I knew would say mean stuff about my friends. That really drives me crazy because then I feel like people have no respect for my friends. And it really irritates me. It just drives me crazy. And also when I'm listening to music, people complaining, I don't like this song. Also another pet peeve I have is when I'm listening to music and people are complaining they don't like the song, and I don't like the song, I don't like the song. You know what? I don't care if you don't like the song. Listen to something else. Okay, so those are all of my pet peeves. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in another video soon.